I think about this year, you drove me nuts. Scared me half to death. You guys don't know this, but I had coal black hair before the start of the year.
Really two thoughts. I think that we're all overwhelmed today with sport in America. You turn on the channels and you can watch it any time of day, anywhere. You can watch basketball, baseball, football anytime. And we all too often try to make analogies or comparisons between sport and business, or sport and education, or sport and church, or whatever it is. And I think we've done so much of it that it loses its impact, and it's not always well-deserved. What I want to share with you tonight is I had a front row seat to this season, and Coach Self, his staff, and his team. And what I learned was this. This team, this staff, this coach is worthy of that comparison between sport and society, sport and business, sport and organizations. And here's why. As Gary alluded to, I've never seen a team come together as a family, as brothers, camaraderie, like this team did. And secondly, I've never seen a team follow their coaches and their head coach like this team did. When they stumbled, if they didn't pay attention to the coach, they righted the ship and they went forward. And we had an amazing run.
You may look around and notice that Juneman, Tehan, Robinson, Taylor, none of you guys stood up at all. Hey, trust me, they've had enough of me. I recall, right? Because we've done this thing and things run together to me. But I think I said, you know, when the panic set in, when the twins were leaving, Josh was leaving, and Brady was leaving, and Tyrell was leaving, and Mario was leaving. I think that the panic set in. What are we going to do? And if I recall right, and even if I did say this, I'm sad at you right now, but if I recall right, I said, well, when Wayne and Keith and Aaron and Mike all left, what were we going to do? And then we got when Mario and Brandon and Shady and Darnell and Sasha all left, what were we going to do? And then when Sharon and Cole left, what were we going to do? And last year, the same thing, when those guys left, what are we going to do? And the bottom line is, we do what we do. And that's the type of character we had. And, you know, you don't get that character just by showing up here. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong, we do a great job. But you don't get that character just by showing up here. You get it at home over years. So I'd like to recognize all the parents of our players. But he just wants to be a part of it so much. And unselfish and sacrificed and takes his job on a little seriously. And because these guys are really good, he's now the head coach of Southern Illinois. So I know Barry's not here in Nancy, but let's give him a terrific recruiter, great with individual improvement, and I don't think you can outwork him. And he's certainly dedicated. But that would be Joe Dooley and Tom. You know the Dos Equis commercial, the most interesting man in the world? The only reason that guy got the part is because Curtis Townsend was busy that week. He may be the most interesting man I know for sure, but he does an unbelievable job. Players adore him, and certainly the funniest guy on our staff. Curtis Townsend, Lincoln Cleveland. I think his team won a national. I think that, yeah, they won it in 1988 when he played, and certainly, you know, other than Wilt, no disrespect, but other than Wilt, best players ever played at this university. Our kids all get better, been a great mentor, been an unbelievable ambassador for this university, and he's going to be leaving us, but I take great pride, and he's actually going to get his start where I got mine. And so I'm really proud of Danny and Julie and Taylor and Evan, and just appreciate everything he's done for all of us. Danny, man. Fortunately for all of us, is that Thomas almost finished it. He made it to the last day, and then, you know, got kind of hard there, but everybody got through it. But boot camp was tough. And I think Tyshawn's very happy he's not going to go through another one. I think that Connor Tehan is very relieved that 5 is enough. Jordan Juneman is, Jordan enjoyed it. But these guys have worked hard, and it's hard. And you know, mentally, we kind of tax them a little bit and put them through some stuff, and they actually responded beautifully. And we got tougher and harder. We weren't very good. I remember when we had our coaches clinic, and Thomas was hurt. Is that when you hurt your knee, Thomas? You were hurt, so he couldn't practice at the coaches clinic. So we had our team minus Thomas out there practicing. For all these coaches come in, and then Larry Brown, who's fairly knowledgeable, and Jeff Van Gundy, who's fairly knowledgeable, they watched us practice. And I didn't tell our players this, but they thought we were really, really bad. They both thought that this was, you know, they'd been to other places and, you know, maybe go 500, maybe win 15. That's what Coach told me. But I knew we were better than that, but still we weren't very good then. We started the season out, and, you know, I thought we played pretty good. We go to New York, and, hey, Kentucky only beat us 10. I mean, I didn't tell our guys this, but I left out of there thinking, hey, you know, who knows, maybe. And then we go to, but we weren't a team. We didn't like each other. We said we did. It was fake. It was fake. And these guys know that. I mean, it's true. And then we go to Maui, and Maui was one of the more interesting day before the first game practices I've ever been a part of. Remember that, Thomas? Yeah. But somehow or another, the guys kind of came together then, and we got good. I mean, we kind of grew up overnight there. Who knew Georgetown was any good? We thought UCLA was better than what they were. But, and then Duke, that's a one-possession game that could have gone either way. And we learned a lot about ourselves. Beat Ohio State. Of course, they didn't have Jared. We beat Ohio State. Then we get a chance to play Davidson, and Davidson whips us. And I don't know if you guys know this. My teams are notorious for maybe losing to a mid-major every now and then. So that was really nothing too unusual that happened. And then after that, we started getting good. I mean, we started getting good. But even though we won, it wasn't that impressive. I mean, we beat A&M at home, behind at halftime, and they weren't very good at the time. They were all beat up. And we just kind of labor around and figure out a way. But what we did, though, I don't know if you really recall, we probably played about 35 really average minutes a game. But we played 5 unbelievable ones. And we go on a 17-2 run in 5 minutes, and that's a game. We can put our, and a sign of a good team a lot of times is when you think you're not playing well, you look up and you're ahead 47-43. And that's kind of what the way it was with our team. We never thought we were playing great, but the guys kind of bought in to defending and rebounding and sharing and all those things, and we started getting good. And the first time that I thought we had a chance to be real good was probably the most disappointing day that we had, was the loss of Missouri. I mean, we go to Missouri and we take their best shot. And we got them down with 3 minutes left by 8, and we just don't close. And I think, you know, it's hard to say that losses are good, but that was a good loss because we learned from it. And I think we realized that we could play with anybody because Missouri was good, you know, through the mid part of the season. We ended up playing Mizzou and getting beat, and you know, it was terrible. You saw how we reacted and all that stuff. But then we go play probably even a more talented team next week, and we got them down 20. Got them down 20, and that was Baylor. And then things just started clicking. I don't know if you know, we didn't lose again. I mean, we ran the table. We won the last 9 games of conference play to win the league by 2 games. And of course, the way that we won the game you know, the roles were reversed. Missouri outplayed us in our place, but we found a way to win. And these guys, that was kind of like their deal. We'll find a way. And trust me, they weren't listening to me because I would have never told them to get behind. But they just had a will about it and found a way. And then we played bad in the Big 12 tournament, and other teams celebrated, and which was fine, and that was good for us to watch. You know, you guys will tell you, I was so mad after the Big 12 tournament. I was so mad because I said, how could we let them have their day? That's our day. And that was so important. And it was. It was important for 3 or 4 days. And that was it. And then we had a chance to go to the tournament and played pretty good against Detroit, up 25, kind of played around and win. Purdue, I don't know if you noticed, we didn't play great early and found a way to win. And then NC State, I thought we played pretty good considering we only made 2 shots outside the lane for 40 minutes. Elijah made them both. He was on fire. He made 2. And somehow or another we won. I mean, that's unbelievable. How do you win that game? You can't win that game. And then Carolina, the lid came off, and we played a great first half, and then the guys went back to being who they were in the second half. And that was just grinded out. And how tough people. And Ohio State, with Jared, we ended up playing so bad for a half. I mean, we were so bad. But they were, you know, who knew that Travis's basket in the first half, getting under 10 was going to be a key point. And Connor made a huge 3, and we made some great plays late, and won that game, and just unbelievable. We're playing in the national championship game, and playing against a team that I think, in all honesty, the team that we wanted to play. And we came out and we didn't lay an egg. We did not lay an egg. They played great. We didn't play great the first half. We missed 3 dunks. Had an unbelievable athletic play on the backdoor layup that could have cut it to 4. Walked when we made a 3 that could have made it 1 possession. We were just right there, and just didn't get it done. But I don't know how you guys felt. I never felt like we lost. I just felt like we ran out of time. And, these guys here don't get it yet. Thomas doesn't get it. Ty doesn't get it. Connor doesn't get it. Jordan doesn't get it. They'll get it 5 years from now, but they don't get it yet. There's no way you can because you haven't gotten away. But whenever you see a guy that's playing basketball in Russia and he has 2 days off and he flies to New Orleans like Sasha Khan did just to watch his team play, that's pretty good.
It's pretty much beyond my word to, this program needs to me. And the past 3 years has definitely helped me as a man. This program, coach, and our whole staff, my teammates, I love them. I've been my brothers, and every coach Weiss has been my mom for the past 2 years, and everybody, this whole nation just supports me. I don't regret being in jail at all, and I never will. Can't wait to have the chance to come back. Just want to thank everybody.
Everybody for coming out tonight, and just for everybody who made Kansas basketball, how special, special as it is, and I was just blessed to be a part of it, be a Kansas kid. And, I just grew up watching Kansas basketball all the time, and it meant so much. And I thank Coach Self for having me on the team. And it was just a great experience. And I love all you teammates this season. It was a special season, just how we came together. And, we weren't very good at first, and it was cool how we all came together and make the run we had. And it will be something that I'll always remember. So I thank you guys. And I'm not choking up right now either, so. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to every guys, all you guys, and all your coaches, and Coach Manny, good luck, Coach Nancy, good luck, everybody. So just thank you guys for coming.
All the fans coming out. It was an absolute honor to be able to wear the Kansas uniform for 5 years, and this year was obviously very special. I'll always cherish all the memories that I have here, and thank you and rock chop.
I don't think that we've ever had, or I've never had, and certainly since I've been to Kansas, we've had a guard play better than what he did this year for a longer period of time. He is emotional, high energy, wound tight, competitive, and those are the things that you love most about him. Tyshawn Taylor could be my point guard any day, any year. Tyshawn.
I definitely just want to thank everybody, for the support and, just, supporting our team like you guys have for these 4 years. And I've been a part of some great teams, really good teams. But this team is special. This team is really special from day one. I think we all came in kind of with the same goal, and sometimes it didn't go how we planned it or how we wanted to, but we kept fighting and we kept fighting. And this team will always be special to me. Mainly because the guys that was involved. Shout out to all y'all. I love y'all. Like my brother always. And our coaching staff did an amazing job with us. And it's been a long time, and I'm excited to be standing in front of you guys as the man I am today. Like Coach said earlier, you guys got to see me grow up, and like I said, thanks for the support, and I love y'all.
You make this day special. Your support, your love, your generosity is very special. We always talk about you come here for the tradition and leave a part of it, and that's very special. I am very fortunate and blessed to have played here, to have been on the staff the last 9 years. It's been a great, wonderful ride, and I'm going to miss it. We're all going to miss it. But we're leaving our 2 C's behind. They're Jayhawks. So really, thank you for
I mean, everybody got an award. I mean, it was like camp. I mean, everybody came and they left a certificate, and which is fine. They just, I never have believed in doing that. So you guys may be mad at me because I don't give out enough awards. Because to me, there's only one worthwhile award to give out. It doesn't have anything to do with points. It doesn't have anything to do with rebounds. But as long as I'm the coach here and we're here, then there's only going to be one award we give out, and that is the Danny Manning Award. And so it goes to the person that ambassador, represents us well, carries himself well, performs well, leads, does all the things that you would anticipate a Danny Manning type clone to do. And this year, we voted amongst our staff, and it was so easy to do this. We have 2 recipients. I think that Tyshawn and Thomas could come up here and get their award.